Good evening. Today, my group and I will be presenting on the SDG goal of cybersecurity. So, does cybersecurity have significance in this day and age? Well, many people all over the world have adapted to working online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, cybersecurity is of utmost significance in this day and age.
What is cybersecurity, you might be asking? Cybersecurity is the use of technology and policies to prevent cyber assaults on systems, networks, and data. Its main goal is to limit the risk of cyber assaults and secure systems and networks from unauthorized use. What are common types of cyber attacks? Some common types are malware, phishing attacks, password attacks, cross site scripting, and ransomware.
Why Canadian universities? With some students studying online and staying in person, cybersecurity becomes an important measure to follow because of the cyber threats posed from working in person and online.
So we asked ourselves, what do people need from cybersecurity services? Well, the main need is protection and safety, protection from viruses, hackers, and scammers, and a safe use of online services. People also need protection of their information and privacy, especially when accessing a public network.
Affordable cybersecurity is also one that can be implemented, such as antiviruses and VPNs, which also allow students to feel more safe while on social media platforms. Secondary sign-ins protection measures as well, which allows the university to give students an authenticator which only allows a certain owner to access certain devices.
This information, it is obvious that making public Wi-Fi safer is our main objective. This requires the securing of one's privacy and denying third parties from accessing personal information and using it for their own profit. This consists of limiting the amount of scams that occur in these different online spaces, including Discord and WhatsApp.
Constraints include affordability, simplicity, and people should not feel like they're doing work in order to maintain cybersecurity. People shouldn't feel annoyed or tired, and the security measures shouldn't feel tedious. Here are some results of a survey we released to York University students. One thing to note is that many students say they receive suspicious links and are concerned about their security.
Cyber attacks at Canadian universities. Many Canadian universities have recently been victims of cyber attacks. In 2021, many students attending Carleton University received phishing emails on their school email account. These emails offered fake high-paying job opportunities and asked students to fill out personal information. Another example would be in February 2021, Lakehead University and Simon Fraser University both had to deal with a breach aiming at their file share servers, which meant they had to temporarily shut down their servers. The attack consisted of a spreadsheet on school computer servers in which hackers had leaked personal information of many staff and students with unknown intent behind these actions.
In May of 2020, York University was a victim to a ransomware attack. The financial departments were almost breached, and students had to change account details to ensure safety.
On this slide, my group and I simply made a Dunker diagram in order to help us obtain solutions to guide us into the right path to figure out what are some simple solutions which can lead into a larger.
So, what is our problem statement? Well, our problem is that many universities in Canada have been recently experiencing an increase in cyber attacks, especially phishing scams. Now, the proof is that alongside the articles about cybersecurity breaches, a survey we conducted found that 80% of York students say that they sometimes experience breaches such as suspicious links within their online communities. Almost half of these students, which is 38% of respondents, say they experience it very often or always.
To meet our goal, our solution has to hit three major points. The first one being affordability. This has to be accessible to students because they're already paying for a school, which is pretty expensive, so it has to be relatively affordable. Secondly, it has to be easy to use. A lot of people aren't familiar with technology, so it has to be easy to use. Lastly, it has to be effective. It has to reach our goal of being able to protect people's personal data. This is our presentation on cybersecurity at Canadian universities. Thank you.